Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest debt in America is being created by 30 to 39-year olds. They said they are piling on the debt. So many of them are on that paycheck to paycheck cycle because of their debt. So, ladies and gentlemen, lately there have been a hit with unexpected expense after another and out of pocket expenses, schooling, trips, credit card debt is just piling up. And many of these households where you have people between the ages of 30 to 39, they are struggling. They are struggling. So, American millennials in their 30s have racked up debt at historic levels since the pandemic. Their total balances hit more than $3.8 trillion in the fourth quarter, according to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. A 27% jumped, okay, in debt from 2019. It's the steepest increase of any age group. It is also their fastest pace of debt accumulation over a 3-year period since 2008. The debt buildup could worsen a generational wealth gap that has already been on the rise for millennials. Many started their careers during 2007 through 2009 recession with no bargaining power. So even when the economy is doing better, some said they are still feeling the pain. And that can leave them hesitant or less able to take risk that would power the broader economy, such as starting a business or investing. For millennials, it felt like being hit from every side. Mm-mm-mm. And many are saying they're not feeling that they're in control of their financial lives. It could also be a worrying sign for those who are coming up behind them. Generation Z will likely follow the same footsteps, according to economists. Mm-mm-mm. So many of them are saying that, buying a home, they may not be able to buy a home. They're noticing a pattern of these folks are moving back in with their parents to attempt to save up money and take care of any outstanding credit card debt. Wow, sound like some reckless spending, don't it, y'all? Then inflation started to squeeze many of their budgets, while higher interest rates made it more expensive to even borrow loans at this time. So it is not unusual for many of these 30 to 39-year-olds to have well over $20,000 in credit card debt. All right. So American families on average held up better than expected in 2020 during the pandemic. Now rapid inflation is forcing many to spend more on gas, grocery, and rent, eating into pandemic savings. The last round of stimulus checks went out in 2021, and y'all remember Mitch McConnell and many in the GOP were complaining about giving help to American people, but you don't hear them screaming and hollering quite as loud for Ukraine, right? Uh-huh. So, anyway, families are back to commuting and traveling and eating out again. The Federal Reserve campaign to curb inflation has pushed up interest rates on credit cards and other types of loans. Some changes are hurting millennials in particular. Many spent unplanned thousands of dollars on childcare and tutoring when schools were closed. Some relied heavily on pandemic era programs, the government monthly child tax credit payment, but that has since lapsed. Many 30 somethings are trying to buy their first homes and have been squeezed by higher interest rates and home prices. Median price for existing homes is $359,000 as of January 2023, more than $90,000 higher compared to 3 years earlier. In recent years, prices rose the most in lower cost neighborhoods that are more likely to be in millennials' budget range. The economy is, by many measures, a solid place. The jobless rates are at lower levels and than more than 50 years ago. Retail spending, they said, is strong. Inflation is still high. But there are signs that millennials are overstretched. The average credit card balance for millennials in January, and this is after the holiday, $6,750, up 26% 3 years earlier, according to credit card score provider Vantage Score Solution. Balances were a little change for Gen Z. I'm sorry, Gen X, and fell between 11% and 15% for older generations. The average personal loan balances for millennials rose more than they did overall for every borrower in the country. So, what can you say? Just like you say, um, don't you have to be more responsible and make better choices? Isn't that what y'all like running around telling everybody? Well, then what's going on with you? I know you don't want to talk about it. So, y'all, you see the chart. Right now, they said the millennials are doing worse than everybody of different generations as far as debt is concerned. I don't know. Maybe you should take some money management classes. I'm just saying. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.